If you're in the Kenyan market and you're looking for a luxury sedan, we have a 2023 BMW 7 Series, and in this case I'm talking about the 740D. There is no other sedan in the Kenyan market that can rival these units apart from the S-Class. Even though the S-Class is luxurious, I think this car here is the epitome of luxury. Now, this car has a 3-liter inline-6 turbocharged engine with a mild hybrid that gives you 18 horsepower and a combined horsepower of 300 horsepower and 600 Newton meters of torque. With all that power, this car can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in only 3.6 seconds. This is a massive sedan, very capable, and you have a premium lounge quality interior, one of the best top of the range sedans in the Kenyan market. So let me take you through. Let us see what you get inside here. And if you think this car is worth it, you can actually come and purchase it. And if you are thinking of that, you need at least 30 million shillings to purchase this sedan. So let me take you through. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. So when you talk of the epitome of luxury, this is what we're talking about. A 2023 BMW 740D. It's a diesel engine actually. And so you get a 3-liter inline-6 turbocharged diesel with a mild hybrid. But before we get into the specs, let us just marvel and look at this awesome unit. Look at this. It's quite long, so you get good space in the front, in the second row, and also in the boot section. We all know that 7 Series Mercedes-Benz BMW is the answer to the S-Class, but I think BMW are doing it to a level that Mercedes-Benz cannot fathom. This is one of the best cars, and actually it is a tech-savvy vehicle. In terms of luxury, in terms of safety, this car is with the top of the top. Now, this one here is an awesome vehicle, and you get this split headlight. On the top side, you get your daytime running lights and your turn signals, but on the lower side, you get your BMW LED headlights, which are, of course, adaptive. The fog lights are integrated into the headlight system, which is actually pretty good. Instead of putting fog lights here, it is integrated into the main headlight of this vehicle. We have this new emblem from Mercedes-Benz, from BMW. Sorry, look at this. It looks actually very good. And of course, you also have this new kidney grille, which looks absolutely amazing. On the front side of this grille, you have a front-facing camera and a washer for the front-facing camera so that you get clear view of your surrounding. Inside there, you have a powerful 3-liter inline-6 turbo diesel, which is of course twin turbo, and it has an 18 horsepower mild hybrid electric system, which is actually very good. So the total output of this vehicle is 300 horsepower and 650 Newton meters of torque. The combined power takes this car from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in only 3.6 seconds. The car though is limited to 250 kilometers per hour electronically, which of course you can always adjust it to your set speed. Now the car is very good. For 30 million shillings, you get this massive BMW, which is actually the greatest sedan ever made out of Germany. That is according to me. Let us continue with the front grille. You have a number of sensors over there, which means you have the pre-collision mitigation system, a blind spot monitoring system, a lane departure assist, and so many other safety features in this unit. You have this large bonnet here. This is where the power plant is housed, a 3-liter inline-6 turbo diesel. Let us talk about the wheels. Right here you have your 20-inch tires, 20-inch multi-spoke alloys from BMW, of course. And of course, we have these large brake calipers, solid brake discs, and of course, you have your air suspensions with double wishbone suspension, which is actually very good. That comes with active dampers. With that kind of suspension system, you get the most luxurious feel or driving system in this massive sedan. Now, this is where the tech starts. When opening this door, there are several sensors for this vehicle, starting from the lower side. Here on the front, for the front doors, we have 2 sensors. We have one here and another one there. That is for proximity sensing. If you need to open the doors, you just press this button. But if you're standing in the way of the door will not open. Those proximity sensors will sense that there is somebody standing next to the door. So it will just pop, but it will not open completely. So that is the work of some of these proximity sensors that we have here. So if you need to open this door, you don't actually open it. You just press this button here and the door will pop. all the way, the door will open. If I was standing on the side there, the door will not have opened at all. So that is the type of luxury that you get inside here. If I need to close the same door, I just press this button and the door will close itself. So that is one of the things that you get in this in this BMW. On the side mirrors, you have these intelligent side mirrors. You have your LED side mirrors over there. Your LED turn signals. You have several cameras. We have one on the side, and of course you have your active blind spot monitoring system for this vehicle. Now for the back side of this vehicle, it has the same type of controls. You see you have other two sensors on the sides, which also senses the proximity, and also you have another sensor on the door, so it kind of opens the same way as the front door. So you have the same mechanism. The sensors will see who is around. If you are too close to the car, it will not actually open. The backside is actually good looking. I think the design that they've used here is an upscale design. Starting from the top, you have your glass panoramic sunroof. You have your idle fin over there, which is of course electronic. And on the backside, this is what you get. A good look. You're being reminded that this one is a BMW 7 Series. It is a 740D, and it is of course XDRIVE. So you get a full-time 4-wheel drive 3-liter inline 6 turbo diesel in this massive unit. You have your LED taillights over there. Look at this. As you can see them, they are a bit blinking, which means the LEDs are active. Several sensors here also at the back, which is actually very good. And on the rear side, you have chrome finishing. You have your brake light down there also. And of course, you have several feature sensors there to improve on the safety. Now, let us check out the interior of this car, because I know the interior is what you guys need to check out. So we'll open this door. Yeah, that is actually what it happens. So the door will swing by itself all the way to the side. And starting on this, we have this crystal door control seats controllers, electric seats, which have these crystal like controls. Some several speakers over here on the top side, here at the center, and on the lower side you have all these speakers which are powered by Bowers and Wilkins, which means you get the best sounding infotainment system. You can lock your door using these physical touch buttons over here. You can adjust your seat, and also you have two memory seat settings which are integrated into the door. On this other side, you have power door controls, and of course you can open your tailgate from this side here. The rest of it is made up of leather, beautiful stitches, diamond stitches over there. Storage space on this side. You can open your door using this button, and of course you have a nice looking door right there. Let us now talk about the cabin. This is what you get. This one looks like a cockpit. You have multi controls on the inside. You have these absolutely luxurious seats right here. So you have massage function right there. You have the seats can be heated, the seats can be cooled depending on the features that you need. So you have this massive headrest with speakers built into it, so that you get clear and effective surround sound. The seats are good. Look at this. The seats are quite large, which are very much accommodative to any person of any size. You can actually feel the luxury that you get inside here. So once you sit inside this massive sedan, this is what you get: a leather-wrapped steering wheel. You have several controls on it. Controls for the infotainment system, controls for the powertrain, and among several other features. Here at the center, you have airbags, your BMW emblem, leather finishing right there, and of course on the side. Let me just close the door for a second. As you can see, you get ambient lighting on this side, of which at night you can clearly see all these controls, even though on the camera it's a bit more reflective. You have some controls over here for your headlights on this side. Look at this. You can adjust the brightness of your headlights using these buttons over here. They are not actually buttons. These touch sensitive controls on the side. Beautiful air vents, which are of course automatic. And then you have this large size infotainment system. I don't know how many inches it is. I think it's around 13 or 14 inch infotainment system. This is your primary infotainment system, while this one here is for the clusters, driver controls, and all that. You see this blinking part over there, that is the driver monitoring system. If you're driving and you fall asleep or you keep on looking around, the car will warn you that you are not paying attention while driving this massive sedan. You have your paddle shifters on the sides, which is actually good. Your heads-up display, which actually reads the road signs It has pre-collision mitigation system, and of course you have your cruise radar control. The dashboard looks absolutely amazing. You have this real wood finish over there. You have ambient lighting, several controls on this car, and all I can say is that on the dash you don't have any buttons at all. All the controls are touch sensitive. For the infotainment system, this is what you get. You have this infotainment system that is very much responsive. Look at this. You have all your apps, your infotainment, vehicle information, and the recently used apps. And then, of course, you can control your ACs, your seats, and everything that you want to control about this car can be done on this infotainment system. Down here, you have your keyless charge. Sorry, not keyless. Wireless charging is located down here. Brush chrome finish, wood trims all over the center console. You have two cup holders here, which of course can be heated and cooled. And then, of course, you have the center console where all the controls for this car are located. You have controls for the infotainment system available here on the center console with multiple touch-sensitive controls on the side. As you can see, the volume knob looks actually pretty good. And then on this side, you have your push-to-start button. Your gear shifter is on this side. This is your gear shifter, so it will show you where you are. Right now, you're at park. And then, of course, you have your electronic parking brake and your auto hold. That is pretty good about this BMW. On this other side, you have this large armrest with split configuration. Inside there, you have two Type-C charging ports, 12-volt output, and of course, you have some large storage space with lightings, at least so that at night you can clearly see what is inside there. The front of the car is amazing. It's actually massive. It's accommodating. I think it looks good, and it is actually tech savvy. On the top side, you have controls for your, what do you call it, for the sunroof, which of course you can see it is actually pretty good. It is actually awesome. You have these digital controls for your sunroof. So if you need to open it, the controls are located here. You have these LED lightings on the top side of the car. So you just need to press these buttons here to activate them. And as you can see, you have the sensors on top, which actually will help you open the sunroof. So the infotainment is adjusting now. The shades will kind of open to allow more lights into the interior. So this is one of those cars. It is a top quality car in the Kenyan market as of now. We have a digital rear view mirror, which of course I can't show it to you now because the car is not in drive mode. So I'll take you to the back side. Let us see what we get in the back side, which is not available in the other vehicles like an S-Class. So to close the door, we'll have to do that again. Now let me enter the back side, which is actually pretty good. This is where you get the launch design. You just open the door and it will pop all the way. So starting from the door, you have these controls on this side. You can actually open your door using this button. Several speakers on the sides, additional speakers here, and of course you have this leather finish. You have door controls on this side, and then of course you have these touch sensitive controls for the side mirrors, the climates, and all that. I'll show it to you once I close the door. So this is how the back side looks like. It is posh, it is luxurious, it is comfortable, and actually it is like a lounge. So this is what you get. You have this soft headrest with a pillow here at the center. You have these massage seats with the heating and cooling features over there. And if you're going to sit inside here, it's actually very, very comfortable. Now let me just close that door. So the door is closed, and this is what we get. You have these touch sensitive controls for the infotainment system, for your ACs and all that. You can adjust the temperatures for your seats, the location of the seats, the AC, how much air is blowing. Everything is located here. So you can control your Fire TV, which is the ones that you get here on top, your phone, your display, the seats. You can adjust them here. You can set up the massage features on the seats, so you can adjust it through several points in this vehicle. So you can adjust the massage intensity, and also you can adjust the massage speed. So while I'm sitting here, I can actually feel the seat is massaging, which is a very, very good feature. So as you can see there, the massage feature is already ongoing. So you can select which part of the body you want the car to massage you, which is actually very, very good. All right. Let me leave that aside because we might spend the whole day checking out this part instead of reviewing the rest of the car. Now here you have some additional air vents so that at least you get good airflow. On this side, you have a USB slot over there for you to charge your accessories. You have some pockets over here, some additional air vents with some buttons for you to adjust it, and of course it comes with wood trims. And here at the center, you have this large center console here. You have this armrest, which actually looks good. It's actually large, and you can open it to reveal this storage space here, of which I don't know who was feasting inside here. Two USB slots on that side, which is actually very good, and you have your two cup holders right here, which are heated and cooled, which is a very good feature. So actually this is supposed to move back a little bit. I don't know why it's not moving. Yeah, it is finally. So you get yourself this wonderful design right here. You have several buttons to open a few things. I don't know what it is. Yep. And yeah, this is what you get. You can sit 3 of you here, but I don't think this car will allow you to sit the 3 of you inside here. Actually, the settings that you get here is actually impressive. I think we'll need to do another review once we have all the details available. LED lighting for the backside is available. You have your fire 31-inch infotainment system on the top side of this massive sedan. And then, of course, you can always marvel about it. So if you need to purchase this car, the asking price is 31 million shillings. Ambient lighting is also available in the car, and yeah, of course it is what it is. So I'll see you in the next one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to it. I'll see you, and thank you for watching to this point.